Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be recapping Chicken Little, the 2005 animated film. Our story takes place in the peaceful and seemingly mundane town of Okie Oaks, a place where nothing ever happens. That is until one day when a tiny yet determined chicken named Chicken Little gets bonked on the head with an acorn. At first, he just shrugs it off as a freak accident, but then he looks up and sees the sky right above him. Thinking that this must have been a piece of the actual sky, he panics and runs around the town center, shouting, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling," which naturally freaks everybody out. He rings the giant town bell, which only makes things worse. People start running around like headless chickens, quite literally, because they think the sky is literally falling. The sheriff even shows up to restore order. After the dust settles and nothing actually falls from the sky, Chicken Little is revealed to be a liar, or at least that's what everyone thinks. He becomes a laughingstock of the entire town, and his own father, Buck Cluck, is too ashamed to even acknowledge his son. Determined to redeem himself, he trains relentlessly for a whole year so that he could join the school baseball team, hoping that impressing his dad will win back his respect and maybe even earn a coveted hug. Finally, his hard work pays off when he makes the team. But this is where things get really weird because during the middle of the championship game, Chicken Little steps up to bat against their biggest rivals, the Fowler Owls, and hits a massive grand slam home run, winning the game for his team and instantly becoming a local hero. As he basks in his newfound glory, he thinks to himself that maybe now his dad will be proud of him. However, this is short-lived when a mysterious object crashes through his bedroom window and lands right next to his bed. It turns out to be another piece of sky, except this time it's not just some random object that happened to fall down. It's a camouflaged hexagonal panel from an alien spaceship that landed in the nearby forest. This is much more than just a coincidence because soon after, a bunch of strange-looking aliens show up in town, all of them disguised in human disguises. Thinking quickly, Chicken Little hides the space panel under his bed and goes about his day, trying to act as if nothing unusual has happened. But his luck runs out when two nosy aliens sneak into his house to spy on him. Startled, Chicken Little accidentally knocks over his bed, revealing the space panel and blowing their cover. The aliens try to flee, but Chicken Little chases after them, determined to expose their extraterrestrial presence to the rest of the world. As he runs through the town, he bumps into his three closest friends, Abby Mallard, Run of the Litter, and Fish Out of Water, who don't believe him at first. However, when the aliens transform into their true forms, there's no denying what's going on. Together, the four unlikely heroes set out to warn the rest of the town, but nobody listens to them. Again, Chicken Little accidentally knocks over a garbage can, which coincidentally activates the alien ship's alarm. Startled, the aliens transform into their true forms and begin attacking the townspeople, who understandably panic and run for their lives. In the chaos, Chicken Little and his friends hide in an abandoned shed behind the baseball field. When they look outside, they see the alien mothership hovering in the sky, searching for whatever triggered the alarm. And to their horror, they realize it was the trash can, which means the aliens know exactly where they are. Just when things seem most dire, Chicken Little notices a small orange alien child hiding under a nearby bush. She was separated from her parents when they crash-landed, and she's been hiding ever since. Realizing that this is just a bunch of poor, lost aliens who just want to get home, our heroes come up with a plan to help them. Now, if you've seen any movie about aliens, you'll know that the worst thing you can do is let them see your beautiful shining stars. So they cover themselves in black paint to disguise themselves from view. Then they take the trash can and put it on the roof of the shed, hoping to lure the mothership away. Their plan works perfectly and the ship hovers directly overhead. Then they tie a rope to the trash can and Chicken Little volunteers to go up on the roof and move it away from the ship, giving the others time to escape. Meanwhile, the rest of the group sneaks onto the baseball field and uses the bases to form a makeshift rocket. The plan is to distract the ship long enough for ChickenLittle to disconnect the alarm, then jet ski across the field and launch the space shuttle into the air. So they hop in and speed off while ChickenLittle distracts the ship. To his surprise, moving the trash can doesn't trigger the alarm, meaning their plan is working. But disaster strikes when one of the other characters drops their ticket stub, and it floats all the way back to the mothership. The aliens see it and assume that the humans are still inside the rocket, so they open fire, destroying the engine. With their getaway vehicle now out of commission, our heroes have no choice but to abandon their plan and run for their lives. But luckily, the mothership needs to keep its weapons charged, so it leaves to recharge itself, which gives ChickenLittle an idea. He grabs the space shuttle panel and uses it to send a distress signal into the sky. Moments later, the alien mothership reappears and hovers above them, but this time it's not attacking. The orange alien child appears and explains that her parents are here to take her home. Then she hands the control panel to ChickenLittle and asks him to press the button that they used earlier. He hesitates at first, but she encourages him to do it anyway. So he presses the button and the panel lights up, revealing a holographic map of the forest with a green light indicating where the ship is located. Then, without wasting any more time, ChickenLittle gives the panel back to the alien and says goodbye to his friends. Together, they race through the forest, following the green light until they reach the crash site. There, the alien parents express their gratitude and prepare to leave. Then the mother turns to ChickenLittle and tells him how brave he was to help their family. She also admits that they were wrong to invade Earth and vowed to never return. With that, they disappear into the ship, leaving ChickenLittle and his friends to ponder what they should do now. As they walk back to town, ChickenLittle realizes that he may not have saved the world from an alien invasion, but he did save an alien baby from being lost forever. He also learned that even the smallest chicken can become a hero as long as he believes in himself. Meanwhile, back at home, Buck Cluck hears these events on the radio and finally realizes that he was wrong to judge his son. He apologizes and finally gives him the hug he's always wanted, making ChickenLittle the happiest little chicken in the world. So what do you guys think? Is this a good episode? If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to keep watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, remember to stay happy, healthy, and hydrated.